Tail Scorpion 72. Yes, this is still one of the best Build-A-Figures that Mattel has done so far. Can't wait to see the other ones that they have coming up down the line. Anyways, let's recap a few things here. So, San Diego Comic-Con 2018. This GameStop figure here, it's a Superman, and they did Batman based on the Injustice game. It's been out for over a month and almost 2 months now here in Canada. I've got them already. They're heavy, they're made of metal. That metal pieces, articulation is pretty basic with these figures. Toy Fair showed us a prototype of Penguin based off the Batman Returns from the 90s, and yeah, it looked pretty cool back then. Not actually back then, actually, it was just a few months ago. We weren't sure what accessories or how the outcome, the full painted version of the Penguin would look. So this San Diego Comic-Con, we got to see all of that, and we have him here. He comes with, I think this said soft goods coat. His hat does come off. What else is there? He has an attachment for his umbrella, changeable hands. These are the premium format figures. So another figure that showed up when the Signature Line first started was Wonder Woman. She was in prototype mode, and then she went into, I guess, pre-production mode, and people were freaking out because of the legs. I like the fact you could cross her arms through the bracelet thing. Not sure why the bracelets are silver and gold compared to the toy. Yeah, so as I was saying, her legs are really awful and stuff like that, and people were freaking out. So that wasn't the final product. So the reason why it's taking a bit longer too is because I had to work on the cape and as well as that articulation. And here we have the finished product of Linda Carter Wonder Woman, and it looks really nice. It looks really great. She has a double jointed elbows. Does she have double jointed elbows? No, she has double jointed knees, but not the elbows. But she has all the articulation as the previous Signature Series figures, and there's a big cape that she comes with that you can display her with or not. Not sure that cape fits underneath the storage area to have on the base, but you can always give it a try. Maybe you can. You never know if you fold it up properly. So I looked at the likeness. I don't know. I was looking at the likeness. I was like, it looks like it's there. It looks like it's not there. I'm trying not to remember how she looks now and think how she looks back then. And then I was looking at some of the pictures too in the what you would call it from the show and stuff like that. And yeah, I guess it does look like her. It does look like her in the way she looked back then. I grew up watching a show back in the late, was it when it came out and stuff like that. It was in syndication, so I got to watch it in the 70s. And definitely getting this figure regardless. Just that she looked a little Asian to me and stuff here, but when you look at it and you look at the picture from the show, you could tell the likeness is there. The other figure they mentioned was Joker from Dark Knight. We all want the other Joker, but hey, we're getting this one. And apparently it's all new sculpting. Comes with a gun, a minigun, blades, cards. They did the screen thing for for his face to make it look he has paint on it, and not bad. And it's not the one from Movie Masters, by the way. It's a brand new sculpting, so he's got all the articulation. Another recap is Wave 10, which should be out like next month or so. So basically, it comes with the Ray, comes with my favorite figure in this wave, which would be Vixen. Who else is in this wave? You see them there: Wonder Woman, Gotham by Gaslight, Batman. This is the Build-A-Figure Lex Luthor from the Rebirth storyline. And you may have noticed there's one character missing, the Simon Baz Green Lantern. Apparently he got pushed out of this wave and put into another wave, so not sure why that happened. They had to do a lot of changing around due to the United States Toys R Us closing, so a lot of those exclusives like I think Flash and Beast Boy supposed to be a Walmart exclusive, they got pushed into another wave, which I'll talk about a little bit later. And the other waves there, the other two characters I believe, which is also coming up, is Spoiler and Harley Quinn. They are still slated for Walmart release, and they come with mother box. And I think Spoiler comes with the head that you can swap out with the Lex Luthor Rebirth Lex Luthor, and Yeah, put the dark side head on there. So that should be coming on the Walmart, and it should be all around the same time, I'm guessing, when this wave is released. I know a lot of people have been having trouble getting this wave or even finding like multiverse waves. Not this wave in particular, but like the Killer Shark wave and what's the last one? The Clayface wave, which I have, which is really a nice Clayface. I mentioned the Killer Shark, but Clayface is right up there with Killer Shark and best figure collect and connect figure, as I like to call it, which is a Build-A-Figure, same thing. BIZARRO is a Walgreens exclusive. There's no Walgreens in Canada, but I don't worry about that because our GameStop gets all of the Walgreens exclusives. Now, this is an interesting one. This got leaked about 3 months ago now. People were flipping out because it is really a nice lineup of figures. Really cool characters. A lot of characters we've been asking for. And apparently this line had been changed to what we see. So I would tell you which figures are no longer part of this wave and who is. So it will be Kyle Rayner, Green Lantern for sure. He's part of this wave, and he's done in that 90s look there from when he first appeared, not the other one that came out a few years back from DCUC. Then we have the Kingdom Come Superman. So the Kingdom Come Superman looks really nice. Figure I really don't mind having in my collection. I would love them to do a giant anti-monitor finally. Maybe reissue that. Here we go. Kid Flash is replacing Impulse, and Kid Flash was supposed to be part of the Walmart exclusive wave, and he's supposed to come with a piece of Clayface. So there's no question or no answer so far about what happened to the mace and the axe that was supposed to be additional pieces to go with the Clayface. The axe is supposed to come with Beast Boy, and he's supposed to be a Walmart exclusive also, but due to the ones closing the States, we don't know what's going on with that. Batman Beyond, yes, we haven't gotten a Batman Beyond, but not on a smaller like Team Buck. And yes, finally we are getting his wings. So we get not only two sets of heads, one with showing his teeth, one without, but we're getting his wings. Yes, Lobo is a Build-A-Figure in this wave. He is based off of the Masters of the Universe Buck, so he will be in scale with the other figures. He's not going to be oversized like the one that came out way back in the beginning of I believe that he was the first San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for DC Universe Classics, and he was huge. He was like 8 feet tall or something like that, or 8 inches tall, I should say, not 8 feet. He comes with 2 heads, so you could have him classic or rebirth style, and he comes with a chain. No dog in sight. Next is my man, Aquaman, because he has a movie coming out in December, and of course it's going to be multiverse figures along the regular type size figures for kids there, which is still 6 inch. It just doesn't have all the articulation. I have to say these figures look amazing. Just saw the trailer, that looks pretty amazing, so it's really cool. Can't wait to get these figures. So they all consist of I think this was it 6 figures to build a trench creature. No wait, 5 figures. 5 figures to build a trench creature. I'm just stoked about this, especially Black Manta. He really looks cool. Anyways, let me clear my throat. So you have Orm, which is Ocean Master. So he comes with his trident, fully articulated. Yes, ankle rockers, double jointed knees. The elbows, no, but they do have that swivel, which I don't mind. As long as we got the double jointed knees, I'm happy with that, and our ankle swivel. Ankle rockers to say. Then you have Aquaman, who's dressed in his like classic like Aquaman outfit, which is really cool that they actually gotta have him like that in the movie. And of course he comes with his trident. The other figure is Mirror. Now this Mirror looks like the same Mirror that we got, maybe just a different head sculpt, but and a different color, but it looks the same body sculpt and the same accessory like hand switch out water hand effects that the other one for the Justice League came, which was Amazon exclusive at the time. So this one is going to be part of the regular wave, and you'll be able to get her in case you missed that one. Black Manta, yes, I wonder if his eyes light up. They didn't say anything about that. You'll see what I mean when I show you the nice display they had at San Diego Comic-Con. But he looks really cool. I really do like him. Oh man, when I saw him in the movie using his eye beams, that was amazing. Of course, then you have the trench creature. So on the panel, they somebody had a question, knowing that they saw so many of these in their like display, and they know that these are like basically a whole bunch of these creatures in the ocean. Is a possibility to sell these separate for army building? They said yes. So even if you get this wave and you get that one, I guess that could be the main one, and then I don't know how they're gonna repack the other ones. Then you have the other Willem Dafoe. He's supposed to be a bad guy. I can't remember his name at the moment. He comes with a map and a sword, and he's supposed to be an Amazon exclusive or something. But he looks really, really cool. So can't wait to get my hands on him. The other exclusive here we have is a Target exclusive with its Aquaman in full body armor and Orm in full body armor. I think combat armor they called it when they're fighting for the throne. Here's a little display of all the figures that are coming out. There are some soldiers coming out in the red. So this is the first wave of the multiverse wave. Valko, that's his name. The Willem Dafoe figure is playing. So there, those are army. You can easily army build those Aquaman, General Mercs creatures. What I'm really keen on is the fact that we actually have like animals right on there, like mammals. So there's like a swordfish and a shark. So I'm waiting for them to display or should tell us that we're getting the seahorse, because in the trailer there were some seahorses in there. But this looks cool. There's no mention of the Black Manta ship where you can see clearly in this picture, so I want to get more information on that. I'm going to be digging to see if I can get some more information on that after this video. But yeah, the display was really, really nice. There was, of course, you got Armin build these creatures. These two figures are based on the basic figure set there. I told you 6-inch figure set like what they did with Justice League. So there'll be a kids line and a more high-end collectors line. And yeah, it just looks really, really cool. Can't wait to get my hands on them. So I just want to say sorry, I do not know which lines these figures are going to be with, or which waves. They could change at any time anyway, so I'm just going to show you the figures that are coming out later on too, between probably the end of this year and the beginning of next year. So we have Aquaman from Flashpoint. We have Wally West Flash from Rebirth, which really looks cool. Was not expecting that. Another character that I'm really stoked about and really like is Starfire. I like the way they done this figure, the sculpting and everything. She comes with 2 effects, and what's really cool is that her hair is translucent. So we got a lot of Starfires before in different shapes and sizes, maybe with the way they did their hair, but I think this is one of the best ways that they could have done her hair, and it really, really looks nice. It really, really pops from the photos there that I found online, and I can't wait to get her in hand, and it just looks nice and beautiful. The 4 horsemen are just doing a wonderful and bang up job on these figures. Next is Katana, which never used to be a favorite of mine, but she's grown on me, especially with this costume. I think I like this costume rather than the original one from way back in the 80s. This one is just really, really nice, and there's not much more I can say about it. It's a nice katana, a lot better than the one we got from Suicide Squad. So this is definitely going to be my katana that I'm going to be putting with the rest of my DC figures. There's Beast Boy, so I think he's supposed to be part of this wave, a wave where you build Mammoth, which is coming up, and later you just saw part of his arm. But yeah, this is where Beast Boy ended up, so he got pushed back, way back to like later on, I think or the beginning of next year or something like that. Black Canary, wow, what an improvement on the Black Canary. Double jointed knees, she has the anchor rockers, and finally we have a Black Canary where we can change the head, so we can have a regular head, as they call it, stoic head, and a canary cry head. I hope she comes with a blast or something, or I'm going to look for one or something like a clear blast to mimic her bird cry. Oh my gosh, it just looks so nice. It'll be interesting to see if we get a Green Arrow along somewhere down the way. Like, it'll be really really cool to get updated Green Arrow. So double jointed knees, get those nice poses. But yeah, this figure really, really pops and it really looks nice. Next up we have John Stewart Green Lantern, which hasn't been done in a very, very long while. He comes with like an energy effect on his ring. It's kind of similar to what you saw in the DC Icons. For those of you who got the DC Icons figures, you kept the constructs. Maybe they can work with this figure, I'm not sure, but nevertheless he looks really, really good. Excuse me. Next up we have Nightwing. So we get a brand new Nightwing, double jointed knees, ankle rockers, 2 changeable hands. He comes with 2 sticks. combat sticks, and it really looks smooth and nice. And yeah, there's a lot of Nightwings out there, so now you can pick and choose. You have your pick of so many different Nightwings in the past couple of years. Then we have Ninja Batman. This one looks okay. I like it. Surprised that they're actually doing this figure so fast. You know, the anime movie just came out. Anime movie, if you guys haven't seen it, it's okay. It's kind of like something you have to go in there with an open mind, because it's really something different. It's not the regular Batman type thing. All that to build the King Joker there. So you get the Joker King. And they said there is articulation, there's knee articulation and ankle and everything articulation in this figure, so he's not going to be a static figure like a statue. Here's Mammoth. So they want to have a Build-A-Figure Mammoth. This guy looks really cool, really nice. Oh, on a side note, don't be fooled by the articulation. This one, they just had to find a body that they could use so they can sculpt on it. But he's supposed to have the ankle rockers, double jointed knees, and maybe double jointed elbows. I'm not sure, but he's supposed to be more articulated than what you see here, which is they're using the kilowatt buck. Next is the updated version of Hawk Girl. The wings are they're still work in progress. I think they're supposed to fold or something like that, they said. And they're trying to get the gauntlets to be a bit bigger. I don't know what accessories he comes with, but they had the prototype on display and it looks really, really nice. She's gonna go nice with the other Hawkman that came out a few years ago, unless they decide to update him too. Which also, another side note, I'll mention that a little bit later. Black Lightning, new CW TV show, really different from all the other DCW TV shows. Really like it, really well written, and yeah, it's a very enjoyable show. So they're doing a figure on him. They said it's supposed to be one more from the CW TV series coming out. I think it's also from Black Lightning, so can't wait to see more of that. Then we have Red Robin from Rebirth, and he looks really cool. Comes to changeable hands and his staff. And of course, finally, the one we all been asking for forever, Red Hood. So Red Hood's supposed to come with the 2 guns, changeable head. We have the Robin head with the mask. And yeah, there's not much more I can say about this figure. That I hope he's in the first 2019 wave and stuff. I see him coming on like a Hush wave, where they have Hush and maybe Jim Lee Batman and Joker and Harley Quinn. Perfect opportunity to do a wave like that. No idea when that 90s Catwoman is gonna come out or where it's gonna show up, as well as Impulse that I mentioned earlier. They look sculpted and ready to go, so the best I think they're gonna show up somewhere else. Word from the whole team, the 4 Horsemen and Eric Cornboy, is that there's a lot more that Mattel did not show us that they have in store. A lot more. So I'm glad they're stepping it up. I'm glad we have a lot more figures. I tell them, bring it on. We need more figures. Bring it. Enjoy your toys. Keep playing. See you sometime soon.